Oh, not good. I was afraid of this. Take two. Welcome to the world, Belle Baby. Can you hear me now? That's not very good. That about beat my brains out. Our job here is done. I'm always wary of those words. Oh my gosh. Very scary thought that your whole crop could be wiped out. Radio check. Check. Water check. Bonnie, you stay here today. It's too hot out there for a little blue dog. Okay, let's do this. Definitely rained down here more than it did at the house. We didn't come and look at it this morning, but I don't know. Oh, not good. I was afraid of this. The radar looked like it did that. Oh gosh, that's sopping wet. Oh, crud. Not very good. What to do? Well, that didn't go exactly the way we had planned. It's too wet. It's too wet. But he says he's not going to ted it. Doesn't need a whole lot to dry. As long as it doesn't rain today, we will be okay. Hopefully tomorrow. So we're going to go home and we're going to work on the silage pit, I guess. Okay, change of plans again. There was a line of showers. I can't even remember if I've told y'all. I'm talking on Instagram, I'm talking on here. There was a line of showers that were coming in that literally skirted right along the river, right along these bottoms, and it didn't hit them. Wow. So the sun's been shining over here for a while, and he checked. We're gonna start with the upper two smaller fields. Well, not necessarily smaller. Anyway, he said they were a little bit drier than this one that we first checked. So we're gonna do them, hopefully. And hopefully it's not gonna rain. There's still some clouds. You can see clouds, but the sun's shining right here. And then we'll see once we get those done if the rest is dry enough to bale. Either way, hopefully we'll get maybe half of it done today, and that will make it easier to finish tomorrow, hopefully. So, got my buddy right here. Had to bring some baling twine, drop it off, and he might pull his drone out for a little bit. It's really hot though. I'm not gonna make him hang out here too long, and he's tired. We had a very early morning, didn't we, buddy? We're all tired. We're all tired. We're all gonna sleep good tonight. Especially after all this mess. Anyhow, here we go. Take two. Crank that bad boy up. All right, Rita, let's try this again. pigs get out of the river when the river gets out or whatever, and sometimes you don't see them. You don't see them till it's too late. I dodged all the ones I saw with my rake, but anyway, easy fix. Bell 1 is on the ground. Welcome to the world, Bell baby. Good buddy. I love that kid. All right, keep going. One small field done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. 10. Okay, we have finished up this first field. I kind of consider it 2 fields. There's a ditch that kind of separates it, but this would be 1 field. The next field has the same thing, a little ditch. And then those are the 2 biggest ones. So hopefully we can at least get those done today. I saw him just stopped. I don't know what for, but it must not have been anything big. So I'm going to fold Rita up. If you're new here, Rita is my rake. I like alliteration and I like naming equipment. So anywho, I'm going to fold her up. We're going to head over to the next field and keep going. This is a pretty field. Right over there is the river, the Dan. You can't see it, but trust me, it's there. Got the thumbs up, y'all. Got the thumbs up. Over there, putting more twine in. I was just thinking, this is the part, the last time we cut this hay, where we had the breakdown and we were done for the day. So, we're already doing better. We're already doing better than last time, even with a later start. We'll take it. The sky's back that way. The west, you can't tell because my window's dirty, but they look a little ominous. They're a little dark. I see the trees moving, some wind blowing. I don't have much service down here, but I just turned it on for a minute and was able to get the radar to pop up, and there are showers around, but it looks like the biggest cell is, I don't know, 30 miles away or so. So hopefully nothing pops up right here on us. Looks mighty dark though. Look at there, y'all. Look at there. Field 2 is done. Good job, Rita. We got pretty far ahead of him. So I'm just gonna chill here for a second before I bring it in and go to the next field. Feels good to have that done though. We're getting there, y'all. We are getting there. I don't think we're gonna get done. I don't think we'll get done before dew starts setting in. We could probably go till dark, but I'm not sure about the dew. So, we'll see though. Okay, y'all, we're gonna call it a day. He's just picking up enough to finish the bale that he has in his baler. This over here is still too damp. And now that the sun's going down, that's not helping at all. So he's gonna come back in the morning. We've just got 2 fields left. He's gonna ted it and hope we can finish it tomorrow. We should be able to, as long as it doesn't rain. As long as it doesn't rain. So that's that. All in all, not a bad day. Could have been worse. Could have been worse.
I got to roll my head. Rain don't. It rained a little bit on that field, most over here.
Oh well. Got more done than. Could have been worse.
Huh?
Could have been worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Day 2. Hoping it's the last day. She's been waiting on me all night. Down here in the bottom. Sun shining today. Can you hear me now? I said, can you hear me now? Okay, I'm almost ready to roll. Rake. You roll, I rake. There. She's a little warm. Just a little warm. This thing's really wobbly. I need a new holder thingamajiggy. Suction cup holder. Oh well. Right away there. Okay, girl. Let's finish it up. This field is so thin. It's quite embarrassing, actually. Kind of sad. It's so thin, I'm having a hard time seeing my tracks of where I've already been. That's not very good. Okay, now we can go. Okay, finish that little scrawny field. Oh, what did they for it? Like 5 bales. Oh well. It's 5 more than we had, right? Just saw a couple quail go in the woods. That's always exciting. We really do get excited when we see quail because there's not many around. Just thought I'd share that with you. If you were around, or if you watched the last video where we did this field, where we cut our Sudan for the first time, this is the last field and it's very, very bumpy where I'm pointing towards the end. So Martin said this time, instead of pulling straight rows along the riverside, we're going to do it the other way, perpendicular. He says it's smoother. We'll see. We'll see, because that about beat my brains out. Really. There's not a whole lot here to beat. So, okay, I will say it does seem to be a little bit better. going this way. So, that's good. And that's a wrap, y'all. Almost. It's a wrap for me, and it's almost a wrap for him. All right, Rita, we're done. Our job here is done. Let's head home. I have all sorts of ideas, since it's still quite early, that he's going to want to hook up and possibly start hauling tonight. We'll see. Okay, what I was trying to say, but the audio messed up, was that next thing on the agenda is to get those timbers off of the trailer. Okay, carry on. We will. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes now. Y'all see this stuff right here? I do not like this stuff. It's pokeberry. Well, that's what I call it. I think that's what it is. See these things right here? These things will stain you in a heartbeat. And they just whip everywhere when you ride through them. It's really big, ugly weed. Okay, anyway. Timber has a tree growing out of it. Timber. Growing timber. Speaking of those pokeberries, I know some people are going to say something probably. Evidently, some people eat the leaves. They call it poke salad. I never have. I really don't plan to, but evidently it's a thing. He's had it, but not from me making it. All right, next step, go get the backhoe, unload the timbers. This backhoe never wants to start. I don't know what it is, but it always has a hard time. Yeah, he's frustrated. Got it. Woo! That took like 5 minutes. It's too hot. Too hot for all that doing. It really is, y'all. It's warm. It's warm. Swampy. I had to hammer a pin in. Hammer a pin in. Alright. Here we go. He told me the other day that this would be like a really quick little job. I'm always wary of those words, so we'll see. We'll see. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Both of us, all the tires are off the ground. Okay, well that didn't take too long. I thought he was actually going to place the timbers. He just took them off. And there's a fitting. There's a hose leaking on the backhoe. Hopefully it's either just the fitting. He said it could be an O-ring. So anyway, we got to take that to the house so he can fix it. He probably won't work on that today. I think the next step is to get the trailers ready and go to hauling. Unhooking to rehook, because that's how the story goes around here. Every day. I'm gonna get out of the way. Looks like it might come with some force. Yep. Next, we gotta put that bad boy on there. Not the most fun, but not the worst. Not the worst ever. It is heavy though. Now we gotta, well, he's gotta, I don't know if I have to help. He's gotta blow the radiator out. So many things. And the sheep were all under the tractor. Yeah, Not good, not good. Had to shoo the sheep away. Okay, we're going to tag team this. Wesley is going to help Lawrence finish unhooking and blowing out the other radiator. I'm going to work on supper. And then we are going to haul tomorrow. So that's good. Because it's already getting kind of late. And we got to do one other thing tonight after supper. We got to go check our beans. A little worried. We heard from a friend who has beans down the river from us that he is starting to see army worms. I have another friend whose entire crop of sorghum was demolished this week by army worms, and it happened like overnight. So it's horrible. I'm really hoping we don't have those. So we're going to check our beans, and then tomorrow we will haul. Tonight I am going easy peasy Mexican taco salad. I'm gonna cook some onion, cook some hamburger, throw in some Gold Label musket powder, and top it with the things that I have to top it with. Put it on some lettuce and call it good. It's one of my favorite meals, and it's so good and it's so easy, and it's kind of light and refreshing for summer when it's so hot, right? So that's what we're doing. Okay. She's got sweat dripping off her hair. It would help if you put it in a ponytail, maybe. Yeah. Here's Austin. Austin is very sweaty. Austin, what have you been doing, baby?
Running with the horses.
Running with the horses.
Well, they were trotting. I was running.
They were trotting and you were running. Oh, she's had a fun day. Had a fun day. Got her school done before we went to do hay. And then she and her brother and neighbor David went, where'd you go?
To the creek. And then we got granola bars.
Uh-huh.
And to keep them from melting, we put them in the box. We put the box under the creek and put a rock on top of it, so it won't. The chocolate wouldn't melt.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Y'all are some smart kiddos.
No, it was Wesley's idea.
Wesley's idea. Wow, that's cool. Awesome. Got ready for supper?
Yeah.
Bonnie said I am. We have taco meat. And we have all the toppings and the yummy Tillamook cheese. It's our favorite. So, very good. All right. I just thought I'd show you since I hadn't really showed you in this video. Somebody might say, where's Austin? Here she is. These right here don't look bad. Other than where the deer have been eating them. Pretty heavy in some spots. Golly. What did these holes come from?
Any kind of bug eats them, but
Okay.
you don't have that.
Okay. When the army worms attack, what do they do?
They just eat the leaves off of it.
Eat the leaves. Okay. Oh, please stay safe, little beans. He's saying you could spray with insecticide ahead of time, but it wouldn't stay on there but so long, which makes sense. It's not like something systemic that would stay in the beans to keep the bugs off. So it's obviously not something people just do, right? Unless you know that there's like an infestation or something. Yeah.
We don't spray with fungicide because we don't have much problem with fungicide.
He said we don't spray with fungicide because we don't have much fungus among us. So we just spray for weeds. We just spray for weed control. It's a very scary thought that your whole crop could be wiped out. And And the beans that are affected are very close to ours. They're just right down the road. These look good too. Other than, like you said, there's some grass growing around the edges. Still unnerving, kind of a scary thought. There's nothing we can do about it. Nothing we can do about it. All right, tomorrow we haul.